Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity reading with Hulk Hogan. So he's a retired wrestler. We are going to get right into that, but first hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot, please, and thank you. Go ahead and if you would like, click that bell also. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Let's talk about who he is. So I want to go over the astrology as well as just who he is. And I am doing wrestlers. So if you want to check out the playlist on YouTube at Hangman Tarot, there is a wrestling WWE. Actually, this got all messed up. Hold on. I just did a pick a card, so all my cards all over the place. So don't mind my mess. Okay, so he was born Tony Ian, and he's known as Hulk Hogan, and he's a retired professional wrestler. He's a TV personality. He's an actor, a businessman, a musician even, and according to IGN, an internationally renowned wrestling star, most famous wrestler of the 1980s, and Hogan began his career in 1977 but gained worldwide success after signing with the World Wrestling Federation. Okay, he is a Leo and he is also a Virgo. That is our moon sign. He was born August 11th, 1953 in Georgia, the USA. I'm just getting a little bit of just that top surface energy through Oracle. Low in energy. Or just something he's dealing with as of right now. Which is odd because he usually leads by example. So that's a little low in energy. We'll find out a little bit more though why. So currently leading by example is a little bit low in energy as far as a tarot card. And then just anything influencing that is just maybe just not as much going within. He's not as much going within or going on the inside, or maybe just dealing with it too much even, just kind of like has had it. So as far as like being, an example and setting things at a certain tone, I guess, it's almost like it's very low in energy or just maybe overly doing it. I wonder if he's overdoing it. Okay. We're going to find out a little bit more here through our tarot cards. Okay. All right, here we go. The Emperor, of course. Just trying to understand, as of right now, currently, just where he's at. Just trying to understand the positivity and allowing light to bring in joy. I feel like it's almost like not knowing what is to come. And anything influencing this feeling of maybe him not being in a chaotic moment, it's just very serene. He's very relaxed and welcoming. I feel like he's definitely the stability within and around him or within his family. That positivity, that no chaos, that's definitely has all to do with the fact that he is the leader position in his family. He is the alpha. He is the masculine, the father, the daddy, however you want that to come out. But that is definitely what that's indicating to me. So the sun is upright, the Emperor, and the Page of Pentacles. That's in a reverse. But I do feel like anything really rooted here is an exhaustion. I feel like he's always busy. He's always working. He's always deeply rooted in whatever it is that he does. But I feel like just kind of maybe not acting emotionally as mature as usual. So something just maybe off, some sort of tone. So let's find out what's going on in the past. This could be the past indicating a day ago, years ago. Just the past that is aligned with this current situation. Okay, so something about coming into a new place, or this was a new moment, or the death of something. So just feeling like in the past he had made it after such hard work and sacrifice. This has all to do with work, I'm sure. I feel like there was a partnership. The situation was a partnership, progress, maybe just overall choices and decisions that were being made, and that was indicating anything to do with work. So I feel like there was definitely a path of meaning, and this brought him into a place where he was actually in a really great space. He had put in all that really yucky work, all the hard work, the painful work, and he was in a place where he had just really kind of made it, and he was sitting with his choices and his decisions. And again, that would have been putting him, now in an overworked space. So now he's currently feeling overworked. Anything rooted from this new beginning, or this, this new ending, this partnership in work, has a lot to do with the stability anyway, or the security has to do with, a community that he may be in, a joyful one at that. I mean, it was just a celebration. Anything to do with adventure or traveling or escaping, the regular world, I feel like he was doing it. That's for sure. What is upcoming here for Hulk Hogan? For the Hulk. Okay, so he's not going to be stuck in that energy for long. He's going to have to assess, the work. He's going to have to assess where he stands, but that's not going to last forever. He may feel that way, but it's not. I feel like he definitely feels like he's kind of like grown back, or like, it's almost like he feels like he's hit rewind, and he's just like not able to keep up, or, not able to get out of that exhaustion, that feeling, especially physically. Anything going on surrounding him not being stuck is just the choices that he's making. So he'll just continue to make choices within love, and just allow things to flow, and just kind of surrender to whatever it is. I feel like there's bigger magic here going on as far as Hulk Hogan goes. I mean, because he's the root of him, and the feeling of not stable, and just kind of having to assess everything, and just feeling like, how am I going to get out of this feeling physically? I feel like, burnt out and exhausted. It's just that helpless feeling, that hopeless feeling, and a decrease in faith. So anything upcoming is just him trying to accept the new normal. So there's a new normal, and he's trying to accept it. He doesn't really like to be in the spotlight for that, and whatever that means for him. I feel like this could be spiritually, it could be work. But bottom line is that this experience is a loving experience. This is some sort of managed experience, as far as like maybe walking away from something that isn't good for him. Maybe walking away from, things of the past, especially physically. But like, as far as like love, that's strange. I feel like there should be more of I think the intention here is for this experience to be, pure in the way that it's supposed to be. But I feel like also he's going to have to let go of anything that he can't hold on to, as far as like physically dealing with it, or spiritually. Because again, he doesn't really want to be in the limelight anymore with this situation. So I feel like anything to do with love, spiritual, and that physical body, and just trying to open up that new chapter, trying to begin something new here. I feel like that's something that, again, he'll walk towards, or he won't. But this is just indicating that he will eventually walk towards it. But in the meantime, he, again, doesn't want to be in the spotlight or recognized for the unsuccess. His desires to attain this big success, to attain, a lot of really rad things and power. And I feel like with this situation, it makes him feel very uninspired about it. He's just like, whatever. I just don't want to be seen with looking like this, or feeling like this, or doing this, or, spiritually in this place. I don't want, to be recognized for that. He wants to be recognized for being a badass. So it's all in the energy, honey. All right, I got to get out of here. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would. Please and thank you. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Click the bell. I don't want you to miss anything here. Also, please share, like, and follow on your social media, as well as check out mine in the deets below. You can leave comments and questions over here in the comment section. Other than that, I will see you all later. Have a good night, you guys.